I gotta turn this on. Okay. One thing or another. Welcome everybody, this is Dren608 Plays. We're just loading up the Librarian here. Okay. OBS says my mic is working. I thought it was working yesterday when I was doing my monk playthrough of Norohune, but it turns out that my mic didn't actually record. So if you can't hear me, please say something in chat so I can try and figure out what's going on. If I get the time, I'm going to go back through Norohune and I'll do a video of just it playing through and me commenting on what's going on. For this playthrough, we are playing for we're playing to get the Jack of all trades achievement, which means I'm going to be a level 1 everything. 12 classes, I will take 12 level 1s. I have not figured out how they calculate my spell slots. It seems to be based on my level? Total level, not the level of the spellcasters that are involved, which seems really weird because I'll only ever have first level spells, but I'm getting like second level spell slots. So I guess I can upcast, but I don't understand exactly how that works. Anyway, last time we kind of did a little bit. We managed to get into the grove. We also, we went through the ruins, so we found withers. So that's something. And so now we're doing a bunch of the stuff in the grove.
Right. I've got food, water, my dagger.
Question is do I want to try to save Sazza or not? We did do Zoru, I believe. Yeah, he's gone. So we've already done Zoru. So, did we check all these last time? No, we didn't, because there's food here. It's free food. Because they're in white chests. Why is that white? There's nothing in it, probably. Okay, we've got to do a couple of things. I think first thing up, oh yeah, I should go over the Librarian. I am currently a first level cleric, then I took Druid, and then I took Bard. The reason why I kind of went this way, sort of narratively wise, I'm from a different plane altogether. I was a Librarian, Archivist, Historian, whatever you want to call it. Something like that, you know, categorizing things, writing down findings of other people, and maybe even some of my own. Studious sort. Not necessarily brilliant, intelligent, but, you know, just somebody that really liked messing around with books and things. So I ended up becoming a cleric, and it was a cleric of Ohgma and the Knowledge domain, because that made sense for him to be the Librarian. When he got here, being intrigued with this whole part of the material plane, he decided that he wanted to try out every profession. So that's why he's doing level 1s. And the reason why he took Druid the second time is because of all the animals and flora and fauna around here. He wanted to be able to understand them better. And now he's taken level 1 Bard just because he wants to be able to support everybody that's around here. And his next level, I'm not sure if I'm going to go with one of the fighting styles or one of the magic styles. Probably one of the fighting styles, like fighter, just so that he can get some hit points from a game standpoint. But that he's going to see how well Lae'zel fights and stuff, and is going to want to add them in. Alright, we're going to go deal with Sazza. I don't know what to do here. I think you get more experience points if you bring her along. And she also makes it a little bit easier to get into the goblin camp and do things. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put guidance on myself right away and go in and talk to these people.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way.
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with.
So hopefully we can... This is recording properly. Yesterday's the mic screwed up on me. Welcome to the stream. This is the Librarian. I am trying to get Jack of all trades, so I'm taking level 1 in everything. And he had a little bit of a backstory on how he got to being this way. It's in the show notes. Okay, well, we'll try this. Gale approved. Okay, I didn't want Gale to approve.
Looks
I
like the
don't care about
Absolute
Gale.
sent me a protector. You're gonna kill him too?
You move.
I'll give you right to your brother. No. Proficiency. One event and cannon. Won't change anything. Let's see if I can make it. Okay. I made it. Cool.
You're right. I wish you weren't. I really do. Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies?
Two victories this day. I could go the philosophical. What would I think here? I'm very much into knowledge, so I'd say this. If she dies, she'll take everything she knows to the grave.
If you believe anything the beast tells you, you're an idiot.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
Shadowheart approved. Gale approved. Lae'zel disapproved. Oh, God. Here we go. Gale's problem. Hi, Gale.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring.
I haven't
Why
gotten
don't we take
anywhere.
a little break? Allow ourselves
All right,
a few
take a
moments
drink.
of rest. Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important.
Yeah, Gale, I know. All right, go right ahead.
We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles.
Usually he
Ever
doesn't
since
say
you were
this
kind
till
enough to
after.
free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage.
Not
The
really.
way you diffused the tension between Zevlor and Aron. The way you stood in front of a crossbow to prevent a murder. In short, I've grown to trust you.
See, normally you don't get this until Arabella.
I was being quite sincere, I assure you. The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul. Except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
So I could go with Druid. Yeah, let's go with Druid.
Thank you for the offer. But the treatment for my condition is very specific. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
Yeah, I'm gonna need details.
I can say no more on the matter. Not now, anyway. Just trust me when I say it's all of vital importance. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns.
Okay.
That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical.
Now, just as a spoiler for my Friday streams where I'm playing Gale, when you play Gale as the main character, your cat will show up with the first item that you need to consume. So where do you suggest we find these artifacts?
We've
I'm
already
really
done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession. You know for yourself how hard won such an item was,
do?
and it will be no easier when
What do I
even
have?
more are required to assuage my hunger. There'll be danger involved, or great cost.
Oh, I'm not gonna go down there.
Splendid. Bit of boldness will serve us well.
Get this
I'm sure we
conversation
won't have
over.
to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you.
What have I got? What have I got that... What have I got that's, Oh, maybe these? Gloves of Power? Oh, I don't want to give him those. I need to go find something else. Because these I want to put on Lae'zel. And I'm a wimp. I want to put those on me. So I need to dodge missiles like crazy. Okay, we gotta go find some other stuff. Alright. I don't think there's anything in these barrels. Food. Silver glass.
Oh, you kids are all boring. Even your cages are boring.
Taking some food. Alright, we're going to go down here. I think I said this last time. We're going to go do... Since we're going to rescue her, we need to go out here. I don't think there's anything in here. Nope. Now, before we go in there, let's go talk to... Shadowheart, do you have...
I wonder what the next move is.
Yeah, you have enough high enough things. We'll lose a second level spell, but I don't think you're going to be using your spells much in here other than to heal. So
Let's get going.
let's go see.
What path lies before me?
Jump up to here. My perception failed. Of
Whatever
course it
comes,
failed.
I'm ready.
Critical fail. Difficulty class 5, I rolled a 1. Ah, how typical. It's gonna be one of those days, I think.
Something tells me I should give that mushroom a wide berth.
Oh, for the love of Mike. 1 damage. 2 damage. Okay.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Now, I think I get some experience points for going in here and doing this. I don't have anything that will help her.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
She does.
Looking ahead.
And there's a way just to climb over here.
At the ready.
Stop! This place is off limits. Leave.
Let's try an insight. Add in my guidance.
You note her grimace of pain. Something is wrong with her legs.
Damn it! Don't look at me like that. You can stay. Just keep your hands to yourself, all right? No need. Should be able to stand soon enough. Once this bloody potion wears off.
Sounds like it was quite the dodgy brew.
No! I'm just an idiot. I wanted an edge against the goblins, and I got it. I'm as strong as a bugbear. And fearless. But the old lady, she warned me of side effects. Should have listened. Now I'm stuck guarding crates.
Okay, am I going to be the extortion type? Because I don't actually have the spell. It's Shadowheart that has the spell. Well, I've never had this choice before. Let's try it. Just barely made it.
All right. I guess being fearless won't help if an arrow comes flying right at me. Here.
Very mercenary of you. I wouldn't have done it any differently.
Okay, is she in? can't she join the conversation?
Seems like a good moment to talk.
My foot. It moved. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Everything's still red. Dang it. What did she give me anyway? Some gold? Looks like she gave me some gold. Well, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to check all this out. But for some reason, she's standing right there. Okay, I need to have Shadowheart.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Any goblin comes near me now, and they'll regret it. I feel amazing. Look, you're not really supposed to be here, but I'll turn a blind eye. Just don't touch anything, all right?
Alright, so I can't get the option. There was an option once upon a time, at least with one character I saw. I had the option to tell her that I was here to relieve her, now that she was okay. Alright, well, let's try this.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Oh, damn it.
Let them come. Goblins, gnolls. I'm ready.
All right, time to skulk about.
Take nothing. She's looking straight at me. I didn't take anything. Alright, this is not going to let me do it. Just get out.
Never buying a potion of
I'll have to wait till after. Alright, we have to go in here. I come down here. And we jump over here. I'm amazed I have as many hit points as Shadowheart. Then again, I did try to make sure I had a really good constitution. Alright, we're going to go in here. Because I have a mage hand. I think this is the side with the eagle. Oh no, this is the side with the bear. Okay, so we want to come up here.
Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign. Best be careful.
Give him something to cry about.
Don't wear his voice out. We still need answers.
about why my eye is itching. These boots have seen everything.
Yeah, she'll kill us dead if we go back without it.
We'll get the Druid talking. Grove's got to be full of magic. That's why I've been stabbing all the rats. Might be spies. Pretty stubborn for a man wearing leaves.
We should set the whole grove on fire.
Did some bleeding arts show up to save the Druid? I'll cut you to pieces.
Okay.
Kill 'em!
Boy, I didn't do well at all on initiative. Try a disarming attack. Never mind, he's just dead. Okay, Gale, you're in a world of hurt. Where's all our healing potions? You don't have a lot of spells here. What are these guys? 12, 7, 7. Alright, if I get the 2 7s. So what if I
Survival is all that matters.
do a sleep on that one and hang on a second. Can I get all 3 of these? Target is too far, so I have to move up. So an upcast sleep takes them all down.
What should I do? On my way.
I'm gonna have her dash. She can't quite get to that one. But I want her to maybe try and jump up and hit that one next
I
time.
speak, they burn.
I'm sorry.
Indeed. Come on, can't stay idle.
All right, she's gonna go hit the big one.
I will not know failure.
jump up there? Alright, then she's gonna try and just hit this one with her spear. But she didn't kill him. It's got one left. So I guess I should waste a spell.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Took out this one.
Allow me to demonstrate.
I might hurt Shadowheart some, but it's only a 55. Fist. Okay.
Stay focused.
It was disengaged. How did he get a shot?
Taking position.
Okay, she can't do anything. Okay. Candle. Crash. Get the goblin when we go up top. It's a water barrel. Come over and talk to this guy.
His breaths are shallow, his wounds deep. He doesn't respond to your voice.
Light on my feet.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I thought I was gonna die down here.
Why
They
didn't
were
they?
asking questions about a weapon. I told them the only weapons here are the ones the Foulbloods brought. I must tell the others what happened. I step careful. There are traps in these tunnels. And thank you again.
Okay, he runs off in that direction. Now there's traps up here. And there's another little rune stone up here somewhere. Yes.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
Actually, we don't need to go that way. I can get there by going this way.
Onward.
Right? Because you can get up to here. Then you have to jump to here. And then you can jump to here. And you can jump to here. Right? Take all the stuff.
Within reach.
Press the button. Thank you. All right, let's go through the boxes here. Let's see what we can find. Welcome, welcome, everybody. We are doing the Librarian here. I am in the secret underground passage into the grove. We got rid of the goblins. We've cured the druid guy. And I'm basically looting. Anything and everything I can find. Okay, we cook all this. Now there's a special, terrible, horrible chest back here. So that's gonna have to be me. I need guidance because I think there's a trap on it.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Alright, so disarm this. Oh, I failed. I can't really afford to get myself blown up. Okay. Failing disarms are bad. Failing this is not so bad because you can just use another lockpick. Oh, this one's tough. But we made it. Okay. Nature's Snare. Snare is not a plant or a beast. It's a nice little stick. Some gold and a disarm chip. Okay, we'll take that. Did I? No. Okay. Yeah, good enough time. I have to go sell some stuff. I have to go see Aron again, I guess. Do I have a light spell? Yes, I do. There. See, there's oil barrels over here. And there's an oil barrel over there. So,
with haste.
I don't know if I can pick this one up. Yes, I can. I can pick it up and not move. And then we go into inventory. We take all 3 of these. And we will send them back to camp because we can use them in the future. Okay. Now we've gotten all of this. Do we want to go get the other one? There's really not a lot down there. But do I want to be a completionist because I see that there? Do we want to be a completionist? I think the librarian would want to be a completionist. He doesn't know that there's nothing really good over there. He'd want to go check it out. Oh, come on. I swear, sometimes the pathing in this game, when you go down like that, it gets really weird. Alright, Lae'zel, you have one of these.
Will be done.
So you're going to cast yours. Right there.
Plaques will be done.
I think you can have enough jumping capability. I think you can actually jump it by yourself.
Have a lot on my mind and, well,
Guidance on Lae'zel. And then we take Lae'zel, and she does a jump.
Something over there. Onward.
Yeah. Okay, I need to give those to the librarian. And then dig this up. We have a shovel with somebody. Why am I not able to get a... There it is. And again, a bunch of stuff I need to give to the librarian. Okay. Let's go out this door. Everybody come along. Everybody's caught up. We're gonna have Lae'zel lead. Have the big bad fighter lead. Right? Have the big bad fighter lead. Now, I could go up this way. I need to go check this out. This is getting inside there. Is this the mountain fat? Is this the bear? Okay, this takes me outside, I think. We're gonna go find the secret entrance. Okay. We need to go find the secret entrance.
Assume nothing.
Just think it's up here. And you open this door up. And you should go out on the map.
What's that?
Goblins?
Then we find the door from the other side, but we're waiting for it to load. Okay, and then if we go on the map, and we put down a marker. Okay. There. Now I've got the marker on there, and I can highlight it, and it would tell me what it is. Okay. Okay, that takes care of that. Let's go back in here. We're gonna go find the other exit. Now, how did I get in here? Isn't there one over here somewhere? Yeah, and there's a door up here. This one takes me into... Is this a place with poison? Yeah, it's got a poison cloud. Well, I believe it's got a vent. Right? There's like a vent in here. Somewhere. Pretty sure there's a vent in here. So we need to go back out the door. And we'll pick up a couple boxes. Everybody doesn't need to come along with me to do this. Have the big strong fighter go pick up a couple of boxes. Right.
I will take my pick.
I don't think I need that many, but give me a break.
All right.
Let's
What
have.
now?
Action, not reaction.
Perception failed.
Never
Okay.
a dull moment.
Watch how you go.
There it is.
There's a trap.
Trap.
Get over here. Okay, we've cut away the poison whatever, but I don't think we can get in.
What's that?
I don't think I can
Time
pick
to rest.
that lock.
Very well.
Can I? Do I want to? This is the question. Do I want to actually pick the lock from this side? What it does do is it allows me to go in to see Nettie, and if things go badly, we can just leave throughout this door. Interesting choices. Welcome, welcome, people. Say hi in the chat for me. I did put a note in the chat. I've been having troubles with my mic, so if you can't hear me, please definitely tell me something in the mic. But of course, you can't hear me here. But I'm going to actually post that up on my YouTube channel that I seem to be having troubles with my mic recording the way I want it to. So I'm going to ask people if they can't hear me to say something right away so I can try and fix it. I did a whole stream yesterday not realizing that my mic wasn't recording. Almost 3 hours of me talking and no one hearing me because it wasn't recording. Golly gee, do we want to go in here? I don't think we do. I don't know. Let's save here. I can't remember how hard this is.
Right tool will do the trick.
I can't even see a lock to pick.
Okay. Yeah, it's one of those doors. It's got to open from the other side. All right. Everybody together and out the door we go.
Let's see what this does.
We are going to need to do a short rest probably. How did we get in here? We came in from this direction, so let's go back out that direction. It'll take us a long walk there. Oh, for the love of Mike. I find it interesting that it's a cantrip, but you can't cast it at will. Interesting. They tell you in the intro that cantrips are spells that you can cast at will, like guidance, but this one, not so much. Okay, I don't remember which door this takes me to. Oh, this is up by Sazza, so we can take Sazza out. Yeah, we were going to save Sazza, weren't we? Come on. Okay, we've done all that. We need to go save Sazza. Just because she makes it easier, and since I'm a level 1 everything, I'm going to need every little edge I can get. Going to do a lot of ambushing of her fellows, though.
I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids, and your birdies, and your dogs.
Ain't sure why you're protecting me. Don't care, neither. It's too late to make friends, warg meat. My tribe's coming.
They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute, and hang you by your guts.
Well, let's do the cleric thing.
Goddess. We're burning her name across the face of the world, we are. The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself.
She always has a nice little... How very librarian. You've caught my interest. Have any holy literature on you?
My tribe can tell you everything there is to know. Absolute blessed one of our own. Priestess Gut. Got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyog.
A goblin healer. We really are desperate, aren't we?
Yeah.
Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal?
Yeah, what the hell?
Then hurry up and do it. My tribe ain't as friendly as I am.
Well, we'll see if I can do it. Got 15 experience points. What, I have to talk to her again?
Ready to go meet my tribe? Just say the word.
Oh, me.
Happily. Lead the way.
Lae'zel disapproves, but Lae'zel, eat my shorts. I'm sorry. You're dealing with a wimp. I'm the wimp of wimps. I should have run a female librarian, then I could have, like, romanced Wyll or Gale and got 2 things done at once. Wasn't thinking. Here we go. I was basing it off of, like, a movie thing. A movie there's like a series of 3 movies that I saw called The Librarian. And then there was a TV show called The Librarians, and now there's another TV series called The Librarian's Return or something like that. But it's based off the concept that they mess around with magic. But my thought was that, it's just some guy who was a librarian that all of a sudden he's thrown into this world and he's just so bloody curious that he's, going to actually try and figure out how this all works. And so he's going to be a level 1 of everything. Just to see how all the other people's things work. Where's my... Why can't I move my map? You scare me like that, map. That's very scary that you can't move the map.
Ah, thought I was never gonna get out of there.
Yeah.
Good to be free again, gotta say.
Yeah, unfortunately my computer loads a little slower on the graphics because of the way I have to start save things. You made me a promise, remember?
Never break a promise, unless there's something in it for me. I'll introduce you to my whole tribe and put in a good word for you. See you at the camp.
Okay. We need to go like over here. I need to stop at Aron. What else do I have to do in here? He needs magic items. Save the goblin Sazza. Saving the refugees. I need to go talk to Kagha. I don't want to talk to Kagha, but I gotta go talk to Kagha. But I don't want to talk to Kagha, but I gotta go talk to Kagha. One of those deals.
But theft would be paid for painfully, 1,000 times over.
Oh, this is our last short rest. Oh, we're gonna have to take a long rest before we go take on the harpies, aren't we? I don't think we can do this against the harpies. Down spells. I mean, I'm down 1, 2, 3 spells. I'm down 3 spells. I don't think Shadowheart's... Shadowheart's down 1 second.
One with the wind.
Gale's down lots of spells. Get a couple of his first levels back. Those magic missiles. And Tasha's hideous laughter, right? So now I can use this and a magic missile. Alright, we need to go sell some stuff and then go talk to Kagha, I guess. Did we talk to the ox? I don't remember we talked to the ox.
These tieflings prove fragile. I've a mind to end their misery myself.
Calm yourself. They're survivors, not soldiers.
I failed to see the distinction.
Survivors fight to survive. Soldiers know how to fight to save a life and to protect other people and to take what they want and all this other stuff. You can't tell me you don't know that. All right, Aron. I have stuff to sell. Else? Yes. Yes, I do.
Always happy to help those who follow the first circle.
Yes. Something to remember: if you have a druid in your party, have them talk to Aron. You get a little better prices. See, I get better prices. His attitude's 50 towards me. Did we read Journey Through the Jungle? I think we did last time. Is there anything he has that I want? Let's go magic items. It's the only thing I'd be interested in. It's got the Ring of Flinging. He does have Spell Thief. That's the one that I wanted for me. So I was thinking of taking Spell Thief for me, but I'm not proficient in martial weapons or longbows. But I think I'm going to take it anyway. Arrows of ice are always nice. Purple dye. Do I want to be purple? What color should I be? What color should my colors be? I don't know. Alright, I need to get rid of some junk though. Alright, well, now we're well past him. Don't need that. I know I don't need the ruby. I can't remember if I was going to keep one of every book. I think I've read all the books, because I've been reading them as we find them, so that I don't have to keep them all. So I'm going to... I'll keep one of everything for now, in case... I feel like rereading them because I forgot something. Right? Well, I can use short swords, short bows. Right now, that thing's better for me. Do I need to give this to Astarion? I don't think he has a short sword. I don't think Astarion has a short sword, so we're going to give him a short sword. For when I have to bring him out, I want him to be properly. Normally, I put this on Gale, just so he has a hat on. Okay. I think I need to dump the books back in camp for now. Right? Because it's getting to be a bit heavy carrying all this stuff around. So we're at 570. He does have a bunch of healing potions, so maybe we should just stock up on those. Because I'm gonna need healing potion. And then the rest of it we'll take in gold? Be most of his gold if I just did that. We're gonna have to take a long rest before we go after... What's his name? Or we could grab some ingredients. Maybe I should grab some ingredients off of him? He doesn't have... No, I must have grabbed ingredients the first time I traded with him. Right? Okay, he's got muddy red dye, purple dye, yellow dye, swamp green dye, and green dye. The only color here I like is the purple dye. Because I've seen the purple dye on things, that looks pretty good. Let's pick up 4 of those. There we go. And then we'll get about 200 and some odd gold on top of it. And there you go, dude. See, he's very happy with me. Part of that attitude comes from being a druid. And I think I gave him a bunch of stuff the first time without asking for anything in return.
Sylvanus be with you.
Yeah. We're gonna dump some books into camp, so that I know if I pick up any more books, we know that I've got to read them, right? In case I can't read them right away. Where's my... There I am. So we're gonna get all these books and stuff into camp. I can't use this yet. Hey, Gale, have a stupid hat. They won't let me make the hat purple. I was really hoping they'd let me dye the hat, because I think that would be hilarious to have his hat be purple too, and then he would be the purple wizard. But they don't let me do that. So, very annoying. We've got a stick. We've got a quarterstaff stick. It's better than what you've got right now, Gale. Not much better, but it is better. And that it might ensnare the target if you hit it. Which means you could run away from it and they can't chase you. Right? For now. We'll let you carry your stick too. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to be using a lot of arrows and stuff like that, so I'm thinking she's going to be the potion girl. Right? Probably have her carrying most of the poisons and all these potions and stuff. And we can just go to Shadowheart's inventory and take stuff as we need it. And then this should come over here. Because I need these, and I'll give these to Astarion if I bring him out. Unfortunately, I kind of have to fill in for Astarion right now because we don't have a lot going for us. Gale and I will carry scrolls. It's probably going to end up me being scroll carrier. And one of my fighters carrying all the arrows. Right? That makes sense? Divide up the arrows when we need to. Have the fighters carry the arrows. She's going to carry potions. He's going to be sort of a mixed bag of potions and scrolls. Because he won't always be in the parties. There'll be times I have to bring out Wyll and stuff. And for the most part, I'm going to try and carry all the scrolls to take care of things. That's how we're going to divide it up. The fighter of the group will carry the arrows. The cleric will carry the potions. I will carry the scrolls, and then the wizard or warlock or Astarion will carry whatever else we need to carry around. Help carry the loot, so to speak. Okay. Okay. I think we're done here. Rearranged things a little bit. Did we talk to the ox? I think we did.
Most excellent. Yes, why not?
She's already been in the haystack, right? Yes. So we talked to them.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Did we talk to Wyll? Oh, we never talked to Wyll either. We need to go get Wyll.
We're exposed now.
And we haven't talked to Auntie Ethel either, have we? Oh boy, so much to do. Did we talk to these people? Nope. I see Maul there still float. Not Maul, what's her name? Okay. So we gotta talk to Ramira.
Damn goblins.
I'll wait till her finish
Like
me.
the sight of blood, do you? Thought you'd have had your fill at the gate. Might be more blood spilled yet if Zevlor starts in on the lectures again. Oh, very gracious of you. We expected a soft job. Something to test the new lad, maybe, but not a bloody goblin nest. Most would have turned tail at the sight, but not Liam, no. He charged him, the stupid bastard.
I'm guessing that didn't end
No.
well?
He must have thought we were following. Always the optimist was Liam. Hope they cut him down quick before he saw we were gone. Small mercies.
Okay, we gotta go talk to the blowhard.
Small mercies.
If it ain't the fearless goblin slayer, you sure you want to be seen with me? I ain't exactly popular with this lot.
Not popular with me either. Yeah,
Half
I'll
my
go with the
crew
top
full
one.
of holes. Now I'm gonna take the blame for leading the goblins here, and losing track of the bloody druid.
Who's the druid you lost
Nelson.
on?
He's a leader around these parts. Or was. We've got a contract to track down some relic, and he wanted in on the job. Eyes lit up when he heard about it. Didn't work out, though. Goblins got him when we were turning tail. He's either digging latrines or boiling in a cookpot by now.
Can I have a look at that contract?
Job's all yours, if you got a death wish. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic supposedly buried round these parts.
Yes, I
Gold
played
ain't
that
any use if you're too
chapter.
poor to spend it.
He's not a very nice person. What it is?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be back here with half my crew gone. But look, if you're itching to meet Kellenvor, I won't stop you. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you the map and wish you a happy funeral, but my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own Todger. Goblins made short of the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. It'll show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying.
Thanks.
Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die.
Yep. Yeah. We received a stamped handbill. Now we have to go talk to Bex and company because, you know, Bex.
And we'll have a dog, right?
They don't allow them in Baldur's Gate. Cats, though?
A little orange cat. And a house with a little door so that it can come and go as it pleases.
And a high fence to keep eavesdroppers out. Thanks. I suppose we'll all need it.
What about you? Big plans for when you get to the city?
I've already stated in an earlier video I will not pick any Baldurian choices because I'm playing as if I'm not a Baldurian. I'm from a different plane, a different part of the material plane, a different version of it, or whatever, however you want to say it. So I'm not going to be taking any Baldurian options if I can avoid it. If it's only one that'll get me through, you know, without starting a fight, then I'll pick it, but pint in a clean room would do me a world of good.
God, that sounds like heaven.
Won't be long now. One more trip, then we can really rest.
Actually, no, Bex. There's going to be more to it than that. Okay, we've got children we have to go deal with. We have to go deal with a child problem. Always asking for guidance because I don't know what the heck's going on around this place. Melly.
Only gonna ask you one more time, boy.
So it is a boy.
Hand over my locket.
I don't have your ugly locket. I've never seen it before.
Hand it over, or
Then how do you know what it looks like to say that you've never seen it before?
You threatening me?
Yeah, Barth, I'd just as soon take you out. You're not making the rest to a child. Pull yourself together. Oh, critical success. Okay, that means I'm going to get a critical failure or
You
something.
don't understand. The kid stole my locket. He... Oh, the hell's with this? These little devils get away with everything because of coddling bastards like you. You'll get yours someday. I hope I get to see it.
Maybe you will, but personally, I doubt it. See you around.
Okay, I don't know if that got me any experience points or not. We want to come down here. I just want to meet everybody. Sorry about the kind of boring here. We had one little fight. We should go meet Dammon, because he'll be important in the near future.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
Alright. He's got... hunting short bow. This gives you hunter's mark. Trident +1, quarterstaff +1, light crossbow +1. We probably need to buy one of those. Heavy crossbow. Chain shirt. These are all +1s. So this is nice because it gives you a +1 saving throw. And he's got light blue dye, pale orange dye, yellow dye, and red dye. Let's get a couple red dye, this shield, and this light crossbow. Okay, how much is that? 202. I don't really have anything to sell it, do I? Oh, I need to keep one of these. And I don't really have anything left to give him, so I'm gonna have to give him money. So I'm gonna give him about 170 gold, so I'm gonna get closer to 1,000 gold again. Alright, well, that's the way it goes. But I really wanted to get those things because I want to try to stay alive. Are you a smith?
Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days.
Okay. So that gives me information for when I meet Carly. First off, let's equip this. Equip this. That gives me a 15 armor class. I might actually survive. I might actually survive. Gale won't, but I will. And I'm gonna put the... Okay. Now supposedly, if I go stand here, I've never tried this.
True.
This is ridiculous.
I'm curious what this is like. Performance failed. Oh, difficulty class 20, huh? Don't I have performance as a bard?
Hells take me. What I wouldn't do for
Shame
better
the goblins
tools.
didn't kill me too.
Okay, I'm confused. I'm very, very confused. I thought I had performance. That I got it when I was a bard. No, I have persuasion. I didn't take performance as a skill. Oh, that's gonna be a problem for a bard. Only a first level bard. Okay, I need to go talk to these guys and Auntie Ethel. Talk to these guys again.
Me
Cal.
and Rolan would never admit it, but they take an arrow for the other. Also stab each other. Not sure what will come first. Thanks for cutting in. There might have been more than words if you hadn't.
Okay. And she'll give me free food. But we want to go talk to Auntie Ethel because she has Hill Giant's potions. Hello.
If it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh. There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
Yes, I know. Let her fuss.
Aha!
Because she'll give you a whole, she gives you a healing
You
potion.
take a sup of that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie.
And what is this?
Oh, 'tis just a healing potion, nothing fancy. Here. You just look like you might need a pick-me-up. I'm sorry to go on about it, but are you all right? You're looking awful peaky. Oh, stop! Even on a good day, half the camp acts like a bunch of screaming brats. I'm tempted to smack them all on the backside and tell them to kiss and make up.
Why don't you?
Not that they'd listen to little old me.
You're a hack.
Anyway, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends.
That's where I was
for
trying to
sale.
get to. Show me your wares, because I know
Hey,
you've got
bother.
Hill Giant potions, which I need. I got a free greater healing potion, but I need the Hill Giant potions. I need these. Those are the important things. It's 180. Doesn't hurt to have another one of those. Another 212, so we're down to 800. I don't have anything to give her at this point, but that's okay. Because the Hill Giant potions are the important part. With a character like mine, I think I went over this a while back. The whole concept...
Take care now, sweetie.
Yeah. Shush, go away. The whole concept here, I know that there's bracers that can get my dexterity up to 18. I know that there's a headband of intellect that'll get my intelligence up to 17. And then my strength, while it's 12, which means that I don't have to have a giant strength potion to get by, just to carry stuff. By drinking a Hill Giant strength potion, and there's another magic item we can get later, but by drinking a Hill Giant strength potion, I can get a strength of 21, which would then make me a very survivable character. I'd be able to carry a lot, hit kind of hard, have a decent armor class, so if I get that 18 dexterity, and then with my intelligence up to 17, I'll start making die rolls. The problem is getting all those items. It takes a while because they're not readily available. I don't think the dexterity gauntlets, I don't think you get until you go to the crash, if I remember right.
How long until Rolan
This is the only thing you can get on early. And then if you want to go take on the owner of the headband of intellect, you can do that too. But I'm not quite ready to go do that because I think I'm only 2nd level, right? No, I'm 3rd level. Okay. You really don't want to do that until you're 4th, if you can avoid it. But we got a long way to go to get to 4th. Okay. There's several things we can still do. We've talked with all the people. We should go get Wyll. Should we go get Wyll?
Good work, kids. You're all heroes.
All right, let's go get Wyll. Then I'm going to... All right, Wyll.
Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
Somebody came up with a really neat idea that I saw. I was doing a video on something else, and playing Wyll as the main character and romancing Carla.
I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like
Two
me.
of the party whose
you just have to buy
most
enough
important
time to
things in
run.
their life was Baldur's Gate.
Come on.
And it kind of would make
I believe in you.
Make a really interesting,
you can do this.
Heroic couple. Yeah.
You're on the right path, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned.
Yeah.
Well met.
And now we get to do another.
At your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts
there we
become
go.
yours. You are the blade of frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
Of course we were, dude. Another escapee, thanks to gods. I need all the friends I can get. That's not what he would say. Yes, and we both carry parasites.
Doomed to shed our skin and become a lithid.
Very straightforward.
So the stories go. But
Gale
we
does
haven't
lots of
sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so.
Your minds collide
go
once
again.
more. Wyll chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil, a threat to the living, evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli, a devil's advocate, a champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
What would I say is the librarian? Interesting. Converting with devils, I see. You should consider better company. Or hunting in the hells, dangerous. I'm trying to think of the librarian. His lack of knowledge on Faerun. I can't pick the last one. Like I said, he's not a Baldurian. He's been transported here from another plane. That's how I'm playing him. So, he would know about the hells. Learning with devils. Probably this one.
I'm no stranger to the infernal. Better to slay a devil before her fires burn common folk to ash. Her name is Karlach. An archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill. I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses. Just so you know, my first duty is Karlach. I'm oath-bound to go after her. But I won't deny this infection is bothersome. I accept your invitation. I'd love to join, but I don't think there's enough space for me to squeeze in.
I'm going to put you back in camp with Astarion. Meet me
A
at camp.
splendid plan. We'll talk more there.
Yeah, I gotta go get... Alright, where am I at? I think I still have a short rest to do, yes. Okay. Do I need to go get Astarion? For the kids? Yeah, I think I do. I think the Strange Ox is just going to say moo.
Moo.
Yes, I see. Moo. Got it. You're very much of a moo. Alright, what is my... my perception is a +4. My sleight of hand is a 0. Definitely need to get Astarion for this. So we're going to jump back to camp. We're going to do a short rest before we grab Astarion. Okay.
Better than nothing.
And then we're going to grab Astarion instead of who? We're not going to be fighting anybody. So maybe instead of Lae'zel? Yeah, I need to have all of our history and stuff. Me and Gale. Let's go get Astarion.
So, we're traveling with the famed Blade of Frontiers. I feel safer already.
Oh, that's right, we got to talk about the Blade of Frontiers. Yeah,
Well, obviously I would, but you have so many followers already. I wouldn't want to crowd you. In that case,
because I got to level him up. All right, Neil. Got to level up Astarion. What do I want to make him as a 3rd level rogue? That's an interesting question. I mean, this one's the easy part. The next one is the hard part. Because I'm not going to be a really strong anything. I'm going to be real generic. So if he's with us, do I want him to rotate with the other magic users? I'm trying to think how this is going to work. I can cover the Druid and I can cover the cleric bucket if Shadowheart needs a rest. I can cover the rogue thing once I get those gauntlets. I'll never be a decent magic user. I'll be depending on scrolls and things. So I will always be a second-rate magic user. So if I'm going to need big, powerful magic, I'm going to have to bring a Gale or a Wyll. And he could become a 3rd magic user with benefits of being a rogue as well. Lately, I've been playing him a lot as a thief because it gives him an extra bonus action. My first playthrough, I took him as an arcane trickster. This is... You no longer need advantage to trigger a sneak attack as long as you are within 5 feet of the target and don't have disadvantage. That's nice. If you make a melee attack against a target, the target can't make opportunity attacks against you for the rest of your turn. So that's also nice, where you can like hit somebody and then run away. Hit somebody and run away. And +2 to initiative roll, scales with your rogue level. But we wouldn't have him in there as a magic user then. We wouldn't have the backup of another magic user. I don't know what I'm going to need to do. With me only being 1st level everything. I don't know. Ugh. Any help? Curse of Strahd? Hana Baha Zadonis. Curse of Strahd. I don't understand the reference. You're talking about Astarion? But thank you, Kana Ya Baha Adonis. I'm not sure what Curse of Strahd is supposed to be telling me, but yeah. Boy, I don't know. I like the idea of having this, at least here at the lower levels. Maybe I will rebrand him. I might redo him as a swashbuckler. I think I'm allowed to redo everybody else, just not me. Swashbuckler does sound like him. You know? Getting the drop on people with sneak attacks, dancing away after he hits somebody. That really does sound like Astarion. Well, I haven't tried Swashbuckler. Let's try Swashbuckler on this playthrough. He's going to become a Swashbuckler. I'm probably going to regret this, but we'll try it. Okay, so he's in the party. We are going to jump back out of here. I think we will take a long rest before we go after the harpies, though. But we'll do everything else. And we'll start the next one with the harpies, maybe. Because I'm at 1 hour and a half here. I got a bunch of crap I have to do. Come on. And he said moo to me. Alright, you, sir, are going to be leading.
Tread carefully.
It's not nailed down. It's white. I can lockpick it.
Should be easy.
Okay. He's got guidance on for like 9 more turns, so let's go do this. Hello, Mattis.
Hold out your hand, mister. Let me show you something. Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky.
Hammer flourish, right?
I never learned names or anything. Just the tricks. Anyway, forget that. Take the ring. I want to show you how lucky it is.
Let's see if he can get it to. Got guidance. I could give him my see, he's 4. He's gonna have advantage 5. Plus 5, 6, 7, 8. Plus 8 with advantage. The only thing that fails is a pair of critical ones. Didn't manage to get a pair of critical ones. Being a swashbuckler, this is something he would do too.
Weeping, bleeding hells! Okay, maybe you don't need extra luck. But since you're already holding the thing, call it. Heads or tails?
Doesn't matter.
Tails it is! See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap too. Interested?
You can drop the act?
I don't know what you mean.
This is a modified war windows?
The hell it is? You can't do that one with rings. It has to be with bracelets because... Oh, damn.
No, please, go on.
Last chance. You want to look at my stuff or not?
Here's your ring, let's trade.
I knew it. Hang on. That's what I got.
And we successfully perceived, okay. It's really important that you get that perception successful. It's not important that you buy a lot here. Does he have more purple dye? Swamp green. Okay, You just buy something. Doesn't really matter. These are funny rings. The ring of Lyconesis. Ring of resistance to ants. Ring of infinite wishes. Ring of being really invisible. It's just so hilarious. You don't need to buy a lot. So what I normally do is I just buy something. I have enough gold that I can go ahead and afford actually to buy the thieves' tools from it. Never can have too many of those as far as I'm concerned. And then we balance the offer. Barter, and he gets happy that you actually bought something. Barter. Why can't I? Oh, balance. I did. Barter. Huh, heebie. You bought something.
You suddenly feel something moving against
You
your
get 15
back
experience points for
and
doing it. Well, now, someone's starting young. Who taught you that?
One of the big kids. How did you catch me?
I want to be nice. I want to stand there.
Wow, thank you. I guess I'll try harder not to get caught next time. Bye.
Run away. Okay. We've done our thing. Do I want... What do I want on this excursion? Does it matter? It's basically going to be me doing the talking. I don't care about starting.
I'll catch a break.
Alright, we're going to go talk to Kagha and Volo. And we want to go see Alfera.
Let my daughter go right now! She's a thief, hellspawn, and you will wait for Kagha's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Damn it! We could have taken those guards. We need to get Arabella out, now!
You heard the guards. They're waiting on Kagha to give word.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake! Ugh!
You need to be careful. That bear would have torn you to
I
shreds.
don't give a rag about me. It's my daughter I'm worried about.
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds about it. They need it for their precious ritual.
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I wished the wretched thing would just disappear, or better yet, explode.
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us. That's not right.
Well,
this grove is like a cauldron about to boil over. I say we check in on the child. Make sure she comes to no harm.
Okay.
Thank you. They won't give us the time of day.
Hurry! I'm at the end of my tether as is. Can't take this waiting.
Yeah.
Try grease and palms. These things over.
Because that went so...
I want to talk to Minnow. I don't want to talk to the others. Agran, I'm not talking to you. Am I talking to you?
Agran, give him a chance. You.
I wasn't talking to you either. Let's do the Druid.
Druid or not, you're still an outsider to this place. Entry is forbidden.
A moment.
Giona.
I wanted to talk to him to begin with.
What? Oh,
Say, hey, dude, Kagha
I
wants to see me.
understand. You. Apparently Kagha wants to see you. Go ahead.
Figures. Okay. Here. Alright, do we want to deal with Volo right away? Actually, first thing I want to do is I want to go down here.
Would that we could speak freely, my Ursine friend. Alas, I've never learned to converse with your kind.
There is a rock here. There is a rock here. Hello, rock. Can you move? Can you move a little bit more? And then there's this to pick up. And we give this to Shadowheart. And Shadowheart, you equip this. You know what I didn't check on?
Can't give up now.
Where did I give the stick? Did I give the stick to Kim?
Salutations.
So this is not one that he can... This is not one that he can absorb. Okay. Uncommon. You would think that he'd be able to absorb it, but I guess weapons he's not allowed to absorb. Okay. No, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to turn him. And click on me.
What to do?
Let's go talk to the bear.
A quick word.
Gonna scream about
He
health.
didn't come back, did he? His smell is gone. He's gone. Master, he left with the weaponed two legs. He said he'd be back. But I can smell them, the weaponed ones, and I cannot smell him. He's not coming back.
Well, I can make sure that he doesn't. You look strong. Why not go?
The woods have gone dark. There's too many predators lately, and I was never the strong one.
Okay. So he's not a happy bear. I really hate Volo, but it progresses the story. Hello, Volo, you dumbass. We're gonna talk to the bear. I'll talk to Bosk first.
Just a moment. This man is recording my story.
Not very well.
I am far from home.
As the colourful man starts scribbling, the bear sneaks a quick look at the page. His brow furrows. Incomprehensible squiggles surround a crude sketch. A bear disemboweling a clutch of tieflings.
I smell drama amongst these adventurers. What have you heard?
Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
There's no stating over, and there's no overstating my disinterest. I have no time for questions. I'm gonna go that way.
I'll make it very quick. Hand to heart.
Go ahead.
Glory. Now then.
Now, I'm a bard, so I should be able to...
How would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Didn't you see the tentacle chip? It was an illithid invasion force. The goblins were being controlled.
Ye gods! Can it be? How terribly compelling. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
Dragons, really? How gauche? Yeah, I'm gonna say that.
Witness declined to comment on nature of dragon.
Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
They sang the phrase like a battle hymn.
They did, didn't they? Oh,
It's nice being a bard and playing around with Volo and screwing his story
I've
up.
interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal!
Really? She's not in the camp anymore. What do you think Maglabiet makes of this change? Dramatic. How is he responded?
Oh, I'd imagine him quite displeased. Since their change in allegiance, these goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind.
Mm-hmm.
I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it.
Of course you do.
I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to door roll.
Never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue, hmm? And an invisibility potion stashed in your back pocket?
Until we meet again.
Yeah, we will. Your experience points. Okay, do we want to go deal with Kagha first?
Alas, I've never learned to converse with your kind.
I suppose we can go talk to Kagha first. Get that out of the way. Throw the gold piece. Cauldron's too heavy. Alright, let's go into the stone door.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Release her.
She stole the idol of Sylvanas. She must pay the price. We will imprison her on the guard of my servant. She may join them. Let the devil be an example.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Kagha. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
To reject the helpless is to reject the Sylvanas himself.
The Tree Father's words. Your circle taught well. You know, then, that Sylvanas spoke further. The parasite must be removed for new seed to grow. Yet behold, the parasite lives. She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Kagha. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
Okay. This would be automatic. This would be automatic. I have to roll 1d4 from guidance. I get proficient. I got to do one of the persuasions because I get proficiency there. So it'd be plus 5, 6 minimum. Nobly sown seeds and punishing children, was he not? I can go Bard, or I can go Druid. Let's go Bard. Oh, 4, 5, 6. I need a 9. Oh.
The words of the Tree Father, spoken plain. It is as you say. Sifisif, Tila to me.
Didn't give me the option to talk to the snake.
Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Thank you, Kagha. Master Halsin.
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue.
Yeah.
Lest Tila pierce it.
Coming up on 2 hours and we haven't gotten anywhere. Come on. We gotta go find stuff here. We gotta talk to Nettie. I gotta talk to people. Hello, Shadowheart, girl child.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before.
Yeah.
Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you.
Okay.
It's just something I have to live with.
Yeah, okay. How badly?
Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
Okay. Let's not waste our time talking.
That woman has more venom in her heart than a snake in its fangs. But at least the child is safe. What is youth if not a time to be forgiven for one's transgressions?
Forgiveness means nothing if she doesn't learn from her mistakes.
Come, let's cut the kid some slack, shall we? She didn't deserve this madcap spectacle as far as I'm concerned.
That's fine. I don't want to talk to her. I need to go talk to Doggy. Hello, Doggy.
Another stranger come to vex me.
No.
What will you do? Hunt me? Grab my tail? Shout until my head hurts?
No, I like you. Yeah,
Oh, wait. You smell fresh.
Oh, Gale approved too.
Safe.
Gale approves of everything I do. I don't piss him off very often. What was that? Oh, that's Shadowheart with the whole frightened thing. We need to go by you. It's over. She's gonna be frightened. No, okay. She's not gonna be frightened. Let me go over here. And this is just because I've played this before, so I kind of know where everything is. And yeah, walk past the sky. And then you separate. And you take this guy.
Keep your distance, darling. Go.
You go up here. You go over here. Because there's a lovely little chest back here. Okay, we've got him going the other direction.
Easy. Ready or not.
Take it on, we'll get out of here. Okay, Mr. Librarian, you have something to read. Baldur and Canticle, the Shadow Druid's Doctrine. Actually, we should give that to the Librarian. And give this to the Librarian, because we have to read it in the Librarian's form. We have the magic ring. Here, put on the magic ring. Say that you have the magic ring. He does have a short sword. Okay, so let's put that. Equip. Yeah, so he's got a short sword and a dagger now, so he can get his double attacks in. That's what I was trying to get to. Okay, so not him, me.
I've got a long road ahead.
Got things to read. So here we go. The book's spine is limber from overuse. The corner of one page is folded inwards. Balance is a myth. Where any clan treads, nature struggles. Unity is a fiction. Men of mere flesh seek only to tame beast and raise flora. We are the thunder. We are the rain. We shatter mankind and grow new life in its place. Okay. Gale is inspired. Why am I not inspired? And then we have the half-torn note. The marks crisscrossing the page don't look scribed as much as slashed. Kagha, swamp docks, tree, meet me, alone, Uladam. And we'll send these things back to camp so I don't think that I have to read them. I think that's what I'm going to do. Unless I'm picking up, like in that one room where I had to pick up like 20 books all at once. I will pick up all the books, I will read them, and then I will send one copy to camp, and then the extra copies that I have, I'll sell at the moment. And then in the future, when I send them to camp, I'll see duplicates when I get there, and I'll take the duplicates out and sell them, so that we'll just keep one of everything in camp for now. Okay? So that's how we'll handle me reading out everything. That is one of the goals of this game as well, besides me getting the level 1 and everything, is for me to read out all the books I can find. There are some here that I don't think I'm allowed to actually read.
Never wanted the easy path.
Yeah, see, even reading it is forbidden. I can read the Rite of Thorns.
Here we go.
Interwoven prayers and incantations snake across one side of the page. Written on the other are instructions for performing the Rite of Thorns. When the prayer is complete, thorns and brambles rise from the earth, protecting from harm all who chanted it. Okay, that's information. If we go into turn-based mode, I'm gonna hide.
It's a friendly-looking shadow.
My faith will guide me.
Does this count as adventuring?
I just want to read it. The Elder Circuit doth decree the greatest tenets, number 3. Let's see, I should read that different. The Elder Circuit doth decree the greatest tenets, number 3. The natural order must be preserved no matter its form. Forces that would disrupt the natural order must be destroyed. The Emerald Enclave must offer aid to the weary and injured. Okay, I need to get away from here, because I don't want to get caught. Having read something that I shouldn't have read. I've read something I shouldn't have read. Oh no. Alright. We will unhide me, and then we'll exit turn-based mode. They're gonna come kill me? I know that there's stuff in the books and stuff, but I can't read those right now. So everything's red here. So we will come back and try to do that after we deal with Kagha. I just want to make sure I've done all the other things I can do in here before I get in trouble. Okay. Oh, I should have everybody come with me. We do not want to face Nettie alone. Now, do I want to take Lae'zel in there or Astarion? I don't think it matters. I'm not going to really... I'm going to try not to fight her.
I know. We're nearly done.
Can we close the door? Can we close the door? We don't want people knowing what we're doing in here. Because we have to go talk to this lady. Hello, lady.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
Wait patiently.
Yes, medicatrix. There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed?
I'm looking for
I
Nettie.
found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you.
Do you know anything about Mind
Why are
Flayer?
you asking?
I have a tadpole in my head.
A Mind Flayer tadpole?
What kind of? It's not like a frog hopped in my eye.
A serious condition.
Come, follow me. I might be able to help.
Probably not.
We need to be quick. This way.
There's something in that vessel.
Yes,
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
They're being captured by Mind Flayers. I didn't think it was a common experience. She didn't respond. Interesting, she didn't respond. Here's her poison thorn.
Rather too common as of late. At least that's what Master Halsin suspected. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
I'm interested in the procedure, actually. Please, go ahead.
All right.
So you must be highest on the
Let's see what we can do.
thing. Is that plant? Will it help?
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
Looking closer, you recognize the branch, and it's no druidic cure. She's holding Kalimvor's kiss, a briar from the Dale lands, and a deadly poison.
What is this? I came to you for
I
help.
want to help you, but I can't unless you work with me. So, has anything unusual happened to you?
Well, this is true. I fell from a ship in the sky, but something caught me and it saved my life.
Protected from on high. Sounds like the drow. Master Halsin said he was tougher than he had any right to be. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening.
I was kidnapped and
A
infected.
Mind Flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
Yeah, cleric
I
of
hope it
Ohgma.
doesn't come to that, but thank you.
Astarion disapproves. I don't care. Shadowheart
Here.
approves. That's good, I guess.
You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a Mind Flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of Mind Flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
Must have learned something from studying.
For one, that thing in your head is like nothing we've ever seen from Mind Flayers. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them.
I never told you
Not
about
yet,
those.
anyhow.
Okay, there's a break in the dialogue stuff, guys. We never told them about the connections.
Hard to say, but there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne, and I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers, joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
Yeah, I gotta... Think he's still alive?
I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
Okay.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there.
And I've already talked to him, so I don't care.
All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back.
Yes, I know.
Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
Yeah.
One step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Wyvern poison. Never tried it, and I hope to keep it that way.
Better a quick draft than Ceramorphosis, nonetheless.
Better than becoming a Mind Flayer. Keep it, in case things
Okay.
start to go very wrong.
Read the library. Track the Druid. Find whatever burrow he runs to and report back to me. Remember, you are only a scout. Do not engage. Do not kill anyone. Simply observe and return. I shall decide what to do next. N. That's for our friendly drow. Well, you're gonna stop me from taking all this stuff, so I'm gonna take all this stuff. Yes.
I just want my bed.
Extraordinary happenings. While meditating in the forest, Nettie and I were ambushed by a pack of goblins, led by a drow. We had no choice but to defend ourselves. That is not the extraordinary, or rather disturbing part. On the drow's death, a parasitic creature emerged from the corpse and attempted to escape. I managed to capture it, and have the host's cadaver here in my study. I've told no one of my fears. Nettie suspects, but knows better than to ask. I will investigate further before informing the others. Kagha will demand answers. I don't yet have. I have better record any further findings in a separate volume and keep them upon my person, lest prying eyes jump to the wrong conclusions. Like mine?
What if Halsin is... No, don't go there.
Okay. I don't know if bottled solvent would do anything. Notes on the drow parasite. Okay, let's read this. This would be from Halsin as well. Anatomical sketches of both a drow and a lithid tadpole are accompanied by notes written in an urgent scribble. The parasite was nestled deep in the brain matter, illithid undoubtedly, yet the host seemed unaware while alive. No visible signs of ceramorphosis on the cadaver. Most strange. Final note is a single underlined word. Altered?
Looks like Halsin's our best bet for a cure.
Time to track him down and see what he knows.
Let's go to Kagha.
Let's be optimistic and assume he's still among the living.
Okay, now there's a whole bunch of books in here.
We'll make his corpse talk.
We can do that. We have an amulet that lets us do that. Okay, now if I remember right, I can go in here and I can get all these books. Alright, this book. Disorders of the Nerves and Mind, Ep.3. Magic the Weave. Oral Histories of Fire and Gith and Mind Flayers. We've got some reading to do here for you guys. Scroll of Detect Thoughts. Gith and Mind Flayers. Fringe Philosophy 5. Disorders of the Nerds and Mind. Okay. Got some repeats here. Do I need to cast guidance on myself? Separate us? Did I miss it?
I can't even see a lock to pick.
I'm not sure how I'm supposed to open this. I know there's a way to do it. I don't remember what it is. Alright. Missives of Candlekeep. Soul coins. I'm not sure if we read soul coins. Sightings record. So I'm just kind of sort of looting. Okay, that's duplicate. I want to get all the duplicates together on Death and Resurrection, Disorders of the Nerves and Mind, so that's a duplicate. And then here. Nothing here. Okay, now there should be nothing left over here. Nobody's looking, right?
What's hiding here?
Okay. So, for some reason, I can't open this door.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Did I not get this group? No, I didn't. Okay. Magic of the Weave. Okay, that's duplicate. Stone Tablets. Witch Bolt. Weave. Missiles of Candlekeep. Okay, some duplicates. Getting some duplicates here. Then we're going to sit and read. Fog Cloud and Soul Coins. Yep. And Missives of Candlekeep, Soul Coins, and on Death and Resurrection. So we've got some duplicates here. So I think we're ready for me to do a readout of all these books, because I think I've gotten them all now. Right? So come up here. Scoop everybody together. And this is her room. Exhausted bird. There's like mugwort and daggerroot I'm allowed to take. So lets me have those things. This mugwort. We'll leave the rest of it alone. We don't need to take her stuff.
What's that?
What did I see?
Oh, by Sylvanas, I just want my bed.
I'm really confused. Maybe this thing lit up? I don't know. Stuff. On antidotes? I don't think I'm allowed to read it, am I? I am allowed to read it, so we're going to read it out. I can't take it, but I will read it. Deep crease in the spine makes the booklet fall open to reveal one recipe in particular. Neat writing in the corner marks it as an antidote for all known potions. This is it, the recipe that made me decide to publish my notes. The story might not interest you, but I shall record it for posterity. Feel free to skip to the actual recipe. I was sitting in the elf song, sipping my usual hot cocoa, the heat soothing the pain in my scaleless hands. A small child, human, stumbled through the door, sick as a dog. All the other patrons seemed like they wanted to help, but nobody could pay for an antidote for a stranger's child. Meanwhile, the ingredients were just lying around in the kitchen. Every single one of those people could have saved that child, but only I knew how. It felt like a crime. Recipe for 1 bottle of antidote. Extracts needed: salts of mugwort, suspension of bullywug trumpet. Method: slowly trickle salts into suspension, stir clockwise until the concoction's consistency turns almost chewable. It might turn slightly green, but this is purely aesthetic and has no effect on the antidote itself. And remember, when in doubt with alchemy, just recall the rule of 3. Thrice the same ingredient forms an extract excellent. Okay. Oh, I'm going to be saying that little poem a lot. Okay, so now I have a recipe for antidote. I don't actually have to keep it. Okay. See, we could myrtleize her and just ransack her room and nobody would know because the door's closed, but we're not gonna. We're going to be nice people. I do a dirge run, I'll do a murder hobo like that. But we've been in there. We've got the notes. We need to go talk to her so that she triggers. Got to trigger her. Oh, here's a book. Logbook. We have to read this. Let's read the logbook. This hefty book is labeled 1371 and stamped with an elegant stag against a dark green background. 6 Uktar, sent 2 Druids, some of the newer recruits, up north. Village there has had 2 years of failed crops and are unlikely to survive the next winter. 9 Uktar, a group from Baldur's Gate arrived. They set up camp on the edge of the forest. 2 bears and a fox came by. Their territory has been burned out. Half the fox's cubs died. Paying this new group a visit tomorrow. 10 Uktar. Visit did not go well. After telling me where to shove it, they said they'd cut down half the forest and burn out any wildlife that dared to stick around. Claimed they were going to farm the land and make a new city of their own. Time to get creative. 12th Uktar. Mudslide did the trick. Buried half their farming equipment, and made the rest useless. They won't be back anytime soon. Got reports of a red wizard in the village south of here. Sending 3 rangers to investigate. If they catch even a whiff of a red cloak, I'm contacting the House of Sylvanas. Okay. Alright, these are things that I should read and try and make sure that I make the barrels. If I don't, then Gale's going to do it. So I got to go read these things. Go read this one.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
There's like 4, I think.
The forest rose with claw and tooth to tear the darkness from its roots. Druidic orders often fight dark forces, but you do not recognize the events depicted here. The mural depicts a purge, a sacred cleansing of the land on a scale you've never seen before.
Did I fail my die roll?
By claw and tooth from root to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. You recognize the druids as elders of a circle. This place is a divine sanctuary.
I'm not making any die rolls. Is it not letting me have die rolls?
The towers seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one. The broken helmet bears the mark of Shah, the Dark Lady. And if the darkest one is Shah, Moonrise must be her celestial sister, Saluna.
I'm really confused. Usually you have to make die rolls on this.
In darkest hour, a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. Harp and wild. A riddle to some, but you understand the meaning immediately. The druids turn to the harpers for help. Unusual for such a territorial group.
Well, I got it. Gave Gale inspiration, but that's... Usually you have to make die rolls on those things. Maybe it's because I've got Ohgma as my deity? I don't know. I don't understand. But okay, I'll take it. Do I need to talk to Wrath? Let's talk to Wrath first.
You did well to speak up for the girl.
Okay, come on.
That snake is fickle.
We're at 2 hours and
tragedy
2.5 hours. We're gonna go talk to Elfira, and then we're gonna rest. Kagha seems
Well
dangerous.
seen. Well spotted. We've let a snake replace our leader.
Well, that's your fault. You shouldn't have let to that. Who's your real leader?
Master Halsin.
Duh.
Perhaps Goblin called.
As if I didn't know this already.
He'd set Mistress.
The Bear has
Kagha
talked
back in
about
line.
it. Nettie's talked
Hold her to
about it.
task.
Now
Stop this
Wrath's
damn
gonna
ritual.
talk about it.
More will die if the rite is finished. So many more. Sent into a world gone mad.
Yeah, they're gonna die anyway. Some of them die along the road, no matter what I do. I can do it.
I would give anything to see Halsin return home.
You just need to give me a funny little rune. That's all I need to, so I can get in the basement.
Our need is great. I will open the treasures of this grove to you, even if the circle forbids it.
But it won't, because I'll save Halsin.
Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear.
Uh-huh.
He left west with the adventurers.
Got it. Cat
You
trying
won't
to
mistake the first
trying to
druid
free
for
a
anyone
bear.
else.
Free a bear. Got it. Free a bear. Got it. Free a bear.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
Yeah, I'd
First
be
you
cruel
urge
protecting my
grace,
people.
Then you speak truth. You surprised me twice over. A shame the grace period ends. The Viper's fangs have been bared. She must guard her brood.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna
No
stop.
matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
Never witnessed
The
this
rite
magic?
of thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm.
Oh, that's true.
When we speak the final prayer, The great vine will sprout forth. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves. Sanctuary.
Past teachings come into focus. The Rite of Thorns is a rare practice, outlawed in most circles for causing more harm than it eases.
None of this can happen while Outlanders infect us. Sylvanas demands that we choke them out.
I've never tried this. Let me do a quick save.
A disease of the flower must not reach the root. Pluck the petals, sever the branch if you must, but cut out the rot before it infects the whole of the wood. Teachings of the Tree Father. Do you agree?
Where would you have twisted to justify your cruelty?
Words I heed to the letter, to keep my brood safe. You showed great mettle at the gate.
Yeah, she just needed
the mettle of a skilled sword for hire.
Yeah.
I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not,
Yeah.
the Viper must strike.
You and your vipers. Okay.
You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
Actually, no, I've got 2 other ways to stop you. 3, actually.
We have the right to defend our home. I don't want to kill anyone, but I won't let this grove be harmed. Not again.
Come on, people. Out we go. We need to go up to see Alfira and do her song, and then we will go to camp to do a long rest, and that's where we'll stop for today. Then we'll come back and save the kid. She's up here. Alfira's up here. Folk Songs of Faerun. I need to do a bunch of reading for you. Book is clear work in progress. Excuse me. Though already extensive, chronicling various musical styles and notation from across Faerun. Amid the orderly symbols in blackened ink, one page stands out. It is awash in color and meandering arcs. The script below reads, Myconid's Song by Ohgma. I hear it, and I see it, and I know it, and I feel it, but I can't write it. Or can I? No, I can actually pick that up without getting it.
When you pull the last light, does that fit? No, that's awful.
There's a gilded chest over here that I can just go get. Then I can talk to her. Because I believe...
I wonder what's past this.
I need to get guidance on me before I talk to her anyway. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Are you kidding me? Three times in a row I haven't been able to make a 10.
What now?
I don't know anymore.
With pleasure.
Gets it on the first try. 3 times I tried it, I couldn't make a 10. That's going to go to the Librarian because that will actually help me. Is this the one? Yeah, this is the one that's weighs 10, worth 20. So we will pick that up. And then my inventory, I have on a helmet, but I'm going to put on this hat. Because this hat gives you, when you inspire an ally using Bardic Inspiration, they also regain 1 to 6 hit points. So it's kind of nice to help. Since I have Bardic Inspiration, I might as well, and it helps heal them. That kind of fits my singing cleric role here. All right, we need to go talk to her. I don't have my guidance on anymore. On myself, and then I'm going to talk to Elfira. Elfira. Yep, this is really nice music. I do have to talk over the music, otherwise I'll get hit with a strike or whatever. They'll tell me that I'm infringing on copyright. I never will understand. It's like, it's a game. It's part of the game. What did that poor instrument ever do to you? You're butchering it. Yeah, it sounded a little unpolished. What is that tune you're singing? Stay on it and listen. Bard, sing. Words of mine will turn to ash. Let's do it. Words of mine will turn to ash.
Words of mine will turn to ash when you cool the last light down.
Oh, I get to tell her how it's done? Continuing singing, Moon reminds me of your grace.
Moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Wait, that's it!
Yes, now we get to hear the song. So, like I said, I have to talk over this a little bit. It's a really nice song. I highly recommend that you just sit back, crank up your headphones a little bit, close your eyes, and just listen to it. It's really, really nice music. Great song. I was very much entranced the very first time I heard it. It's ridiculously good. So, let you hear a little bit of it here. Yep, this is really good. They did a wonderful job on this stuff. I just want to see, where's the orchestra that's backing her? I don't see no orchestra. She's got one heck of a bardic magic spell going. I know when I'm playing D&D over the tabletop, that's one of the things with my bards. Usually a second or third level spell that I try and talk my my DM into allowing me to, have a spell that's for like the duration of a song or something, like for 3 minutes or 4 minutes, that I get an orchestral backing to my music to make it sound that much better. And I always make it relatively high level spell so that, people have to say, yeah, why are you taking that? And it's like, because I'm a bard? Why not? It's what I do. And you get to see her from far away. I always like that shot, showing her on the side there, kind of singing to the central grove. Kind of neat. Yes, there we go. And that'll be the end of it. Like I said, play the game. And listen to, just get to this point and just listen to the song. clear through. It's really, really good. All right, that should keep me from getting hit by the copyright bots.
Thank you. I was having trouble finding the words.
Who's the song about?
Lihala. My teacher. And friend. Sorry. Damn it.
It's all right. I don't know.
I don't usually. I'm all right. I haven't finished a song since Lihala died. I haven't played at all, if I'm honest. She was playing her lute. We didn't hear the gnolls coming. There was so much blood. I can still smell it.
Come up with a fine tribute to her. Hardly won't last. I'm sure your teacher would be proud to see you now. Sounds terrible. I'm sorry. Well, you've come up with a fine tribute to her.
Lihala made me love music. The sound, the feel, the thrill. But when she died, it was gone. Until now, I'd forgotten what it was like. That itch in my fingers to perfect a song. The Weeping Dawn will be my gift to her. Thank you. I needed this.
That's cool. Are the squirrels still here? Are the squirrels still here? Yes, the squirrels are still here. Let's talk to the squirrels.
It hurts! It hurts! Please, make it stop!
What's wrong?
You hear it? Her singing. It's awful. Terrible.
Oh, I've got to try this. I'm going to quick save again in case this gets me in a lot of trouble.
Yes, that's it! Finally! A song to set our heads straight after that display. We should leave before the effect wears off. Away! Away!
Okay, we're going to come down here. Before we go rescue the kid, I'm going to do a rest. And I think I'm going to swap out Astarion and bring in... Alright, we got to go back to camp. I did go with Astarion going down the Swashbuckler route. So we're going to see how that works. I haven't tried that particular subclass. So we're going to see how that works out. We're going to go get this girlfriend.
Something's on my mind.
Before we go to bed, because bad things will happen to us otherwise.
The Githyanki people have a word for men like
Oh,
the
that's right. We got to talk about the Blade of
Frontiers.
Frontiers.
Shalak, roughly translated, idealist do-gooder, or better yet.
Oh, I know what I forgot to do.
Burden. His confidence is an asset. His pursuit of valor, not so much.
I got to do something before we go to bed, just in case Gale needs to have something. Let's join us.
Space, and my might is yours.
Yeah, you're gonna fill in for Astarion because I'm not gonna need him in this next fight. I am gonna need you. However, we are going to have to go out of here. I forgot to go get the locket. Come on.
My,
Oh,
what
why
manner
is
of
he
place
here?
is this? A
Blighter?
path to redemption?
You're not supposed to be here till after I take the rest.
Damnation.
I'm not on this road.
Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning.
I find it highly unlikely that a Cambion would be able to drop himself inside a Druid grove
To a lullaby, perhaps.
without them all being alerted to it
mouse
and going after
smiled
him tooth
brightly.
and nail.
It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that, love, was that. They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael.
And I'm the
Very
librarian.
much at your service.
And I'm not at yours. Pretty words. If you want to threaten me, don't disguise it.
I never. You're paranoid, aren't you? Must be the surroundings. Rather bleak and lonesome. One
I'm
feels
in the middle of a
so
druid's grove.
exposed. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come.
I really hate that they forced this on you. I hadn't even taken a rest. I swapped somebody in and then came back out here. So it's very annoying because I am in the grove.
There, middle of somewhere.
Take me back now.
And deny you the honor of my hospitality? This is the House of Hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly.
And you're a
Come on,
devil.
Partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last.
Are Tactics leading somewhere?
Are you not entertained? Well, far be it from me to disappoint. What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary?
Definitely.
Conceivably. But a savior?
That's a lie.
That's for certain.
I don't care what you are, I care what you want.
Oh, a mere trifle. How dear is one's soul, really? A rhetorical question, of course, but let me venture an answer. It's worth very little with a tadpole in your head. One skull, 2 tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all like that.
No, you can't. Oh, no, I always say think it over.
All the time you need.
Keeps him in the game for a lot longer.
Before you're counting down with tentacles. Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease.
I've played through the game, Raphael. I've met Hope. It's not. She's actually kind of neat. I'll do
be
that.
Around, watching you squirm like a tadpole through
Yeah,
a nice,
yeah.
juicy brain. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
Okay. That was very annoying. He's not supposed to be able to do that in here. Larian, you should not let him be able to do that inside the grove. Okay, we're gonna go up here. Those who want to talk to their parents.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
No more light fingered antics, right,
Yeah.
Tarabella?
I mean, thank you for helping me.
And we get this.
Our job to get
It only gives you dancing lights, but it is something that Gale can absorb. So
My job too.
I just wanted
The
to have
Druids
something that
don't
he
care
could get
about
to.
us. No one
I'm
does.
gonna go
We have to look after ourselves.
back.
That's what moves.
There's a book down here I haven't read. I have to read some books for you guys. Isn't there? I swear there's a book or something down here. Primer on mythical beasts. Oh, let's just go read. Pick that up. I swear there was a note about don't feed Tuffet. Here's the plaque.
By Sylvanus, the Tree Father, our turmoil is calmed.
Bosk is sleeping. I swear there was a note over here somewhere that said don't feed Bosk or Tuffet. And I'm not seeing it. I swear there was a rudder over here before. Maybe because I went back to camp, I don't get to see it anymore. Okay. Alright, we wanted to stand here so that when we come back, we'll be ready to go do that. And we're going to go to camp. I'm going to do some reading. What? What the heck is going on? Oh, is that Withers? I think that's Withers. Okay, I need to get... Nobody else has any books, right? Nobody else picked up any books? Oh, did Astarion pick up a book? I forget if Astarion picked up a book. Did he pick up a book? Nope, just stuff to be sold. So let's grab the stuff to be sold. Because we'll be going and doing that very shortly. It's grease bottles, right? Yeah, keep those. You don't need the metallic gloves. You can keep that. You keep your stuff. Okay. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Okay. So I should be the only one with books, right? And then I'm going to sort them by latest, so I only read the latest books. All right, so we did the notes on the drow parasite. So we're starting with disorders of the nerves and mind, of which we have many. There came to me a woman whom I shall henceforth call R, greatly distraught at the unusual tempers of her husband, whom I shall henceforth call B. 3 months prior, he'd suffered night sweats, crying out from sleep that he bore the mark of chaos. 2 months prior, he'd taken to calling himself by the name Saravak. 1 month ago, he'd speak of little else but the throne for which he is destined. I attended to B at the couple's farmhouse. He sat calmly at the table, an unknown book clutched to his chest. I detected no curse nor loathsome spirit upon him, nor the presence of magic, yet upon shining the light of candle flame upon him, he raised the book high and exclaimed, "The deaths they bring shall awaken the Father, and through them he will rise." I snatched the book from his hand and flung it into the hearth, where it burned not in red or yellow flame, but pure black. It left but a single scrap reading, "He foresaw his coming death, and seeded his essence across the land." He shivered and sighed as if waking from a nightmare. He had no memory of the book, nor the words he had spoken. Diagnosis. Unspecified neurotic enthrallment. Treatment: herbal tincture of garlic and drace. Sip thrice daily until exhaustion lifts. Okay, see what kind of game you're getting into, guys? Welcome, welcome. Reading out some books here. Few try to understand the weave, a true pity, for only they who are truly attuned to the weave can rightly call themselves spellcasters. Thus comes the question, what is the weave? It is an essential element of the universe. It runs through everything in unseen threads. It is what makes magic possible. It is also, though I will not go into further detail here, the goddess Mystra herself. See Magic of the Weave, Mystra, and the Spell Plague. The weave isn't magic precisely, rather it's the raw material from which magic is woven, not entirely unlike how a collection of threads is shaped and formed into a garment. Those with the necessary talent and skill can manipulate the weave and perform magic by casting spells. Developing this skill takes years of learning and constant practice. You might have heard of those who can cast spells because they were born with an innate connection to the weave, commonly called sorcerers. Or worse, because they struck a bargain with an otherworldly creature, also known as warlocks. Do not be deceived. Their magic is unpredictable, uncontrolled, and in some cases not even rightfully theirs. No, to truly know and manipulate the weave is an art, but those wizards who master it will know the limitless power and beauty the weave provides. Arrogant wizards. My magic is the only magic. Oral Histories of Faerun, Gith and Mind Flayers. I can't remember if I've read this before. This book comprises several chapters, one for each cited source. It claims to contain first-hand transcripts of the oral histories of several storytellers throughout the realm. Chapter 4, Baldur the Swift, 700 years of age, wood elf storyteller hailing from the wood of Sharp Teeth. It took me several 10 days of quiet habitation in the wood before the venerable Baldur felt comfortable revealing his presence to me. The longer I stayed, demonstrating I was no threat to his health and peace, the more open he was to gentle inquiry. This tale relayed to me on a chilly morning as we stoked a small fire. Small fire between us was like none I had heard before or since. I asked if it were fiction, and he insisted emphatically it was as true as his own right eye. Long ago, before my eyes and ears, before your lonesome quill, dear scribe, there was an empire of people, or perhaps only belief. An empire of brain-eaters, soul-wasters, they called themselves Illithids, the flayers of minds. The children of Gith were bowed, bent in service to the flayers, a passionate people made to serve a cold belief. The flayers were untouchable, their minds a great oppressor. No proud will or passion could break the Gith's children free. Until, at last, a reckoning. Its source unknown, its power unproven, but its events history-making. The cloud would not be cracked. Gith's children fought back valiantly. Their freedom theirs, the flayers bent and broken till today. Okay. Fringe Philosophy, number 5. Publisher's note claims this volume promotes magical theory too radical for the mainstream. This excerpt is attributed to High Artificer Thora Bryn of Baldur's Gate. I suppose they seek to silence me, believing that an artificer of the High House would not stoop to publish in any volume outside of the great Gondian journals they so diligently guard. But they forget that I am not so grand. Before I lent my name and my knowledge to the High House of Wonders, and all the marvels therein, I was naught but a lazy farm girl who liked to look up. And that was how I first saw them, the slow and serene earth motes, entire mountains migrating through the sky above. It was later I learned of their origins, of the ancient Netherese Empire that fashioned them, of the residual magic so potent it sustained them still. The wizards of Netheril carved marvels out of the mundane, lifted the earth aloft for industry, for sport. It was later still, after I earned my place at the High House, that I learned of the long shadow Netheril cast along the evolution of our craft. That their great flying cities fell in folly and flames does not diminish the wonders they wrought, and this stubborn aversion to studying them, to learning what they learned, is the very antithesis of Gond's teaching. Yes, many of the catastrophes inflicted upon the centuries were fruit born of meddling with Netherese seed. Yes, their last shining bastion fell into shadow, their lore twisted to Shar's dark and destructive designs. And yes, I say again, whether the High House will sanction it or no, to study the very flame of creation is worth it, even should the fires consume us. I didn't read that very well. Sorry about that, folks. Let's see, that was this one. Missives of Candlekeep. A select collection of the most notable letters from Candlekeep. Many are dry reports of celestial movements or incomprehensible details of arcane rituals. However, this letter catches your eye. To the sage Elminster, over the past year I've delivered many of your letters to Master Gorion, so I wanted to be the one to deliver this sad news. Alas, he is with us no more. Gorion and his ward left Candlekeep soon after your last letter to him arrived. They departed in the middle of the night, but were waylaid shortly after on the road to Baragos. The gate warden tells me that Gorion saw to it that several of his attackers joined him in the next world before he was struck down. I hope this brings you the same grim comfort it brings me. Of his ward there was no sign. In some better news, I received your letter to the library and was able to find much of the material you requested. It has been carefully secured and will travel with this letter. Yours in honor, Tristan P. Shale, Librarian at Candlekeep. P.S. I hope you'll forgive my curiosity, but might I ask, why do you need such information about Ballspawn? What exactly are you working on? He's working on Baldur's Gate 3! Of course. Soul Coins, a treat. I think we've read this. Was funded independently and conducted at a site in Avernus, the first plane of the Nine Hells. Candlekeep does not encourage or promote the entrapment of mortal souls. Soul coins, as a concept, are one of merciless simplicity. The sum of personal and magical essence of the soul is bound into a minted piece of infernal iron and used as currency by devils in their cohort. They are frequently traded, for their value can purchase mercenaries, magical items, and even fuel the strange engines in the hells. However, there is a fascinating culture surrounding the soul coins as well. I spoke to a devil who admitted she has one coin that she will never sell, for it was the bargain that got her promoted out of lemur status. She connected me to a half-elf warlock who had promised his soul to a coin after death. I was able to look at his contract, which is reproduced below. The next 50 pages appear to be a painstakingly written legal document in Infernal, with a headache-inducing number of footnotes. They're trying to give you the idea that, remember he wanted to help us? Contracts with the devil are not a good idea. Sightings records. A long list of owlbear sightings in the region, separated by date and latest entry, written 10 days ago, says, Cup? The word is underlined several times. Say, baby owlbear, we have to go get our baby. On Death and Resurrection. An excerpt from the ongoing metatext Rebound by Iosifa Elgin, a scholar excommunicated from the Church of Denier for her heretical efforts to reconstruct the metatext, for God's annal of lost and hidden knowledge. Of what value is a life? Far too esoteric a topic to warrant any serious critical consideration between these pages. Surely, or so it would seem at first glance. But once we push aside the mysticism and dewy-eyed sentiment so often clouding our assessment, it is clear that across all the spinning planes, each and every life does indeed have a quantifiable value. It is simply not all are equally valuable. Consider, we already know that the destruction of our material form is not the end. If anything, our souls are more free after death, transcending planar barriers in search of a resting place that befits our deeds, beliefs, and station in life. But even this assessment is subject to market forces. Lord Kellamvor, weighing our souls against how thoroughly we have given them over to other gods, empowering them in turn. There is, of course, an alternate route, not the end of the path, but the chance to retread it. Clerics across the realms wield the power to return life to any soul deemed worthy or willing enough. It is strange, then, that these so frequently intersect with those deemed wealthy enough, for the components of such a spell are beyond the means of most mortals. I have interviewed those who have made such a return, and in truth have found them to be of the most dull and unimaginative sort that I cannot possibly imagine what it is they were so eager to return to. If a true assessment of the journey is to be made, then there is simply no replacement for embarking upon it oneself. Perhaps one day this great volume of learning will make me worthy enough to walk that path, and wealthy enough to return. Okay. She's going to let herself get killed so she can get raised from the dead. Folk Songs of Faerun. Oh God, I don't think I can sing these. Book is a clear work in progress, although already extensive, chronicling various... Oh, no, this was about the Mycon song. Yeah, we already did that. Why is that way up there? Okay. And then the primer on mythical beasts. Yes. Each chapter of this book describes the cultural origins of different mythological beasts. Chapter 5. Miniature Giant Space Hamster. Very little is known about this particular cryptid, though stories say they tend to choose well-muscled human males as their steeds when they deign to visit this plane. According to legends, this creature retains a wellspring of indescribable power known only to itself, though it provides its steed with perhaps mystical, perhaps mundane courage. Unsubstantiated rumors claim the creature has a taste for human eyes. Now, spoiler alert, for those of you that have not played Baldur's Gate 1, this is a reference to Baldur's Gate 1. And 2, I think. I think he's in 2, too. And if I'm lucky, we'll actually meet him in Chapter 3 in some of my playthroughs here. I think. I think he shows up in Chapter 3. Got stuff to sell. But I don't want to sell right now. Okay, I talked with her. I should probably talk to Gale about Blade of Frontiers. I guess.
Do you feel as flattered as I do? Fighter to die with
Oh,
the
now
devil.
we got to talk about the devil. You have a strange definition of flattery.
Believe me, that was a devil's equivalent of serenades and roses. Don't let his bluster fool you. All that talk of desperation merely illustrates his own. I think he wants something from us, badly. And in that knowledge lies our opportunity.
Duh. When dealing with the devil, you always draw the
There's
short
no
straw.
such thing as an absolute certainty. Let me play the devil's advocate. The man is too eager. Do not dismiss his offer out of hand. If there's one quality all the denizens of the hells embody, it's ambition. Quality they share with many humans, come to think of it.
Ah, one standing right in front of me. Speak for yourself, Gil? No. He does. I've never seen that before. Oh, well, yeah, speak for yourself, Gil.
Fine, but my reasoning is this. Fact one, there's something very strange and very powerful about our tadpoles. Fact two, a devil offers to take it away. Devils aren't known to aid mortals out of simple kindness. Whatever Raphael wants, we must be the key to getting it, along with our tadpoles. So, I say for now, we wait. If I'm right, Raphael will seek us out again, and when he does, there's a mighty bargain to be made. Remember his Cormyrean rhyme? Down came the claw. Perhaps we should start growing our nails.
Okay. I think Withers wants to
The
talk.
devil with the silver tongue. An old fairy tale my father read to me. The kind with a hero, a villain, and a moral. A farmer made a deal with the devil.
Oh
so
boy.
the story goes.
Okay, well, we got to
In
go through
exchange
this.
for the farmer's dearest fruit, the devil granted him a bottomless coin purse.
Yeah, of course.
The farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no apple nor peach, but his beloved daughter. We can learn a lot from fairy tales, don't you think? Refuse him no matter how tempting the offer, no matter how delicious the feast he lays out for you. The cost's always too great. Take a single step towards him, and he'll dog you the whole journey. You might think you'd give up anything for a cure. But the devil won't take just anything. He'll take everything.
Don't worry, Will. I already know how to beat him. I did it once. It's not easy, but he did it once. Okay, she's going to want to talk about devils.
This devil, Raphael, flaunts his paltry wings as if he wants to impress us. You saw the red dragon slaying his infernal kin above hell's fires, did you not? Next to a dragon, the devil's a gnat. When I am Kithrak, I will take my Queen Vlaakith his head as a trophy.
Well, we have no dragons at our disposal
I will
right
sit
now.
astride one. It is only a matter of time. I will ride a red dragon. I will wield the silver sword, and I will conquer every layer of hell should my queen command it.
You don't want to do that. You'll find your mother Gith. Okay, I don't think I need to know that right now. I'm just trying to get past the whole devil thing.
Now there's a bloody devil trailing after us. Well, this gets better and better. Shop around, he said. He seems sure we won't find anything. And he might be right. We've had no luck so far.
We'll have to cross that bridge when we come
If
to
we don't know
it.
what we're walking into, that bridge will collapse under us. The devil has a plan. He's playing with us.
Yep.
He reminds me of, well, someone I used to know. And someone that liked to play with people. Creatures like them don't play games unless they know they can win. Maybe. But he's not the only one spinning a web for us. This is no ordinary Mind Flayer parasite. Who tampered with it, and why? What do they have planned for us? And why are we important enough that a devil comes knocking on our door?
Good point.
If we find those answers, we might have a chance.
Yeah, that's the general idea. And then I gotta go talk to this girlfriend, and then I gotta go talk to Withers. Let's go talk to this girlfriend. I don't know who I'm gonna romance.
Bloody hells. Literally. Just when I think I've got a grasp on our dilemma, a devil shows up. No matter. We've dealt with every other oddity thrown at us lately. We can handle this one too. Now, as for this Raphael, he knows our secret. He claims he can help. What do you make of him?
He's a devil. We shouldn't trust him. Simple
No
as that.
doubts at all. He seemed powerful and very knowledgeable about our problem. Not the worst prospect we've stumbled across. As long as you can look past what he is. I'll tell you in due course. I just wanted to see how close we are in thinking, first of all.
I have to roll a die. So I'm going to save. I haven't been rolling real well.
Anticipation. She is testing you somehow. About Raphael.
So you have a particular point you want to make about Raphael?
Actually, yes, you're right. Very intuitive. Clearly the devil was trying to sow doubt among us. I know people who work much like our new acquaintance does. You don't need a scourge or a rack to break people.
Yeah, okay, we get to,
Fear and self-doubt is sufficient.
get
When
to learn
actual
more about
pain
her
comes, the victim's
and
already
her whole
done the heavy
Sharon
lifting for their
thingamajig.
torturer.
Okay.
There were no
I need to
right
go talk to
answers with
Withers.
that devil.
Hurry up. Wrap
He
this
was
up,
toying
girl.
with his food. Us.
Well versed in mental
Aren't
and
you
emotional.
glad that I am? It's an effective trick. Watch out for it. And for Raphael.
All right, maybe at the beginning of the next one we'll do the whole personal stories.
There are important matters to discuss.
No, there aren't. You're just going to tell me stuff I don't want to know. You're standing in the mud, dude. You're going to make me walk through mud. They ain't all that dirt. All right, Withers, here we go. You're going to be the last.
Not this one, nor this one, and this one are less worthy still.
More riddles from my resident jester?
I riddle thee not. I speak only what requires telling. Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation
Okay.
of spirits.
Yeah, this is going to probably be...
Own,
We're over 3 hours. This is going to be it for a while.
Of the absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking.
I might actually pull some of those people in. Okay, you can change my class. I can't do that with him.
Most willingly, forsooth. Their passions doth run deep for what hath been wrought upon them.
They don't have conversation arcs is the problem. Okay.
Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. My services are all that I can proffer thee. What thou wilt do with them is for thee to undertake.
Okay, I think I'm done. All right, we're going to put a break in here. I do want to do a long rest. We've got some harpies to go take care of, so I want to prep for the harpies. And then we have... Let's see, we got to do the harpies. That ends up just about everything inside the grove. We do the harpies... Save Rakan. I will do a little bit of saves coming there. I do want to keep him alive, keep the kid alive. Although I kind of know how to do it now with Shadowheart. You just have to have silent spells that blows up their songs, and then you just go take them out as fast as you can. Problem is I'm not a really good person to take them out with. So I'm going to have to depend on Lae'zel and Gale to do that. But we'll get the harpies next time. Then we'll go talk to Zevlor. And then we've got to leave the grove, go find a couple people, got to go find Scratch, get the best boy in the realms. Actually, we're going to go back. We're going to go take on the harpies. And then when I get done with that, we got to go back to... Auntie Ethel and buy more Hill Giant potions. She will have 3 every day. I think she's there for 3 long rests. Because I think I got 9 potions out of her before she kind of disappeared. But as long as you stay away from running down to her, towards her house, she stays in the grove. So if you can run around and do stuff up here, like go north and do the whole knoll thing and stuff like that. Maybe even Joaquin's Rest and all of that nonsense to the north and getting Karlach. Take care of all that. And then go down towards her house. That will get you couple 3... I think that should take you probably 3 long rests, including this one, to get all that done. Might even take longer because I'm such a wimp. But at the end of every long rest, when you wake up in the morning, you should go back to the grove, run down, and see if Auntie Ethel's there. And if she is, buy the 3 Hill Giant potions. Especially with the kind of build that I have. I need lots and lots of those potions to make me even semi-effective. And they also don't hurt to be able to drop one on Shadowheart now and again when you need her to fill in a major fighting role for a while. So, Like if it's something I absolutely have to take Astarion on, well, her and me both with Hill Giant strength potions means that we're going to be able to hold our own in the fights, and then it's like you've got Astarion as the rogue, and then either Wyll or Gale as the magic user for the magic support. If for some reason we can't have, if we need him, there's certain places that we need to have Astarion just to get through it, but not everywhere. So, okay, so that's the plan for next time. We're gonna try and save Mercon from the Harpies, get some more Hill Giant potions, talk to Zevlor, and then head out to go clean up some stuff around the grove, and then head northward as best we can to try and get to Karlach. And there's some gnolls that I have to deal with along the way. Probably some goblins I have to deal along the way. So quite a few things there. And then maybe once we get that done, we do have to go down and deal with some spiders in the Blighted Village, clean out the Blighted Village. And then we'll be set up to go to the goblin camp and get through. So we'll just have to wait and see how that all works out. I don't know how much I'll get done next week. We also do need to go visit the Owlbear Cave. You don't have to kill the Owlbear Mother. If you go and visit the Owlbear Cave and then use your speak with animals and whatever and say, "Excuse me, ma'am, we're leaving," and leave, and then go off and do other things, and after 1 or 2 long rests, you can go back to the cave. Owlbear Cub will be missing, and Mama Owlbear will actually be taken out and there'll be some dead goblins around. And then you can loot her and get a piece that will actually give me inspiration. So that's one of the things I want to try and get done on the next one if I can. All right. As a reminder, we do stream on Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and now Sundays. Saturday is a fan pick for me to play a monk with the Drunken Master subclass. The last stream I did, my mic was all messed up and it didn't record. So I'm hoping you guys got to record here. I didn't hear. I did put a note in my. I'm going to put a note in front of all my streams that says if you can't hear me, type me a message because it looks like my mic is working and then it's not. So hopefully it was working this whole time. Especially in this one because I'm reading out all the books for you, and if I'm not able to read out the books, that kind of defeats the purpose of doing this. This one I originally was thinking about just doing this as episodic, where I would, show you the adventure. I wouldn't show you like me dealing with merchants and things like that, and just show you the big scenes, and then have like every 3 or 4 sessions, just have a book reading party where I would read out all the books or stuff. And I put that kind of to a poll, and everybody said, "Nah, stream it." So I'm streaming it. So here we are. This one comes out on Sunday. Fridays used to be we were trying to do computer role-playing games, multiplayer versions of them. But the person who was helping me start with that in Baldur's Gate 3, their schedule and mine just don't mix anymore. So we're having troubles trying to figure out what to do about that. In the meantime, they suggested I start up another stream of something Baldur's Gate 3 just to keep the slot in people's minds. And it came down to let's play an origin character, and then they told me to play Gale. This was Ace, my youngest adult child. Told me to play Gale, but Ace and I had put a mod into our playthrough that let us take more than 4 people in the party because we were missing getting people's story hooks set. Because you have to oh wait, we're going to go into that encounter, jump back to camp, grab this person, drop this person, grab this one so we can set this story hook. Very hard to do. When you can take 3 companions, it's not so bad because there's only 6. So you can get half of them at a time. But when you can only take 2, you got to do, you're going back to camp to swap people a lot. So we put in a mod that let us take more than 4 people, and when we self-limited ourselves to 2 companions each so that we could, not overwhelm the game by just having 8 people in the party and just having so many actions that the enemy probably wouldn't even get, a complete round in before we took most of them out. That kind of thing. So I left that in for Gale because there are 6 origin characters, and so I have the 6 origin characters running around as a D&D group, and it's hilarious because you get to hear all their banter between the the various things they say to each other and things like that. And as playing as Gale, you don't hear my banter unless you actually will hear Gale's banter if you like pick something, like you pick Astarion to go sneak up on something and take a scout or something, and you'll hear Gale talking to one of the others with some of his one-liner quips and stuff. So you do get some of his stuff, but it's very interesting to play from the perspective of one of the origin characters because your story unfolds in a different way for you. You kind of know your general backstory, and then the details of your backstory and how they're intertwined with all of this gets revealed as you go. And it's kind of an interesting little twist and turn. I kind of like it. It's not the same as having them as companions where you're trying to figure out where is this going kind of stuff, but it's interesting. And I do have Gale trying to romance Karlach. I heard somewhere that if I'm lucky, I don't know if you can do it as a player character. I know you can do it as an NPC. But I was hoping to have Gale become, quote unquote, he can ascend and become a god with the crown or something. And if he can do that, then if he's romancing Karlach, and in the final epilogue thing, he can like take her away from the hells and back into the heavens as a god or something like that. So I wanted to see if I could do that. Probably not. Probably won't let the player character do that. Probably only an NPC thing. So you'd have to play as Karlach and romance Gale, and then convince Gale to go become a god, and then he can come back and bring you back out or something like that, I guess. I don't know. Wednesdays, we are doing Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. That was a fan pick. That one is almost done. I've got maybe 2 more sessions, I think. 1 or 2 sessions, at least 1, probably 2. I don't know. Depends on how hard it gets here at the end. It might actually be 3. I'm not sure about what the last destination is going to look like. But there's at least 1 and maybe 2 more sessions of that. And then there'll be a poll. So if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 500 before the end of the year. If you subscribe, you can hit the notify bell. The notify bell will tell you when I put up those polls. You can go vote and tell me what to put on the channel. I do try to honor the votes. I did have a problem. I put up a poll a couple times in the past where I thought I could record the game, and then when I actually started to try and record the game, it didn't come out, and I had to apologize profusely and say, sorry, can't do that game. So now I am trying to make sure that any games I put in the poll, I actually set up a stream to nobody and see if it works so that I can tell if I can actually stream it out or record it or whatever. So anyway, that's going to be coming up soon. If you're watching this after the fact, please hit the like button. Please leave me comments in the comment section. Thank you for dropping in, everybody. I saw several people drop in. Kwanaya Baha Donis, I really don't understand what you meant by Curse of Strahd, but okay. Curse of Strahd it is. I don't know if I can play this game as if it was Curse of Strahd, but maybe you're referring to Astarion as part of the Curse of Strahd? I'm assuming. But, yeah. Anyway, it's an interesting take on being only first level. I still have not figured out how this works here. It seems like I get higher level spells. I only ever get first level spells, but I get higher level spell slots to upcast. And it must be based on my total levels. Because total level 3, see, Gale has 4 and 2. Shadowheart has 4 and 2. So level 3 seems to be 4 firsts and 2 seconds. That seems to be what you get for that. And I'm like, well, that's nice, but I have no second level spells, so all I can do is upcast things. So like in one combat, I upcast my sleep so I could sleep more hit points of guys. But I don't have a lot of spells that upcast right now. My spells don't really upcast very well. So, that's the way it goes, I guess. But anyway, it's definitely an interesting experience, and we will do an end of day and sleep And then we will go back adventuring next time. All right? Okay. I'm Dren608. Until we meet again, stay safe,